Have you ever had someone stop you? Perhaps they simply couldn't believe your age. They believed you to be years old, if not older, 10 years younger than your true age. At first, it could appear to be just a commendation, but what if I told you? Appearing younger than you actually aren't only concerning healthy genes or skincare. It's an indication that suggests a lot deeper. Anything concealed in your psychology, your thoughts, and even your life decisions made by those who appear younger frequently have different psychological characteristics, which I'm going to disclose today. If you've ever been informed what they are, you don't pay much attention to your age. Attention, as this could help to clarify why. Make sure to hit it before we start. Click like and subscribe, as I'll be posting more enlightening material, such as, you don't want to miss out on this, bun. You possess an indestructible spirit, don't you? Have you ever observed what some individuals endure? Life's worst storms, but nevertheless able to appear untouchable by the time they endure financial betrayals and grief, hardships and individual losses. But when you look at them, you wouldn't believe the struggles they've engaged in, their secret and unbreakable spirit, the power of your mind. More than you realize, the weight of your body of tension, worry and emotional strains doesn't merely exist in your mind. It is carved into your skin, your stance, and even your mannerisms. Individuals like you who appear to defy aging are fortunate to have discovered how to control their feelings, rather than allowing their feelings to control them. Comprehend one of the cruelest things in life. Stress is a silent killer, and the truth is that it doesn't only rob you of your tranquility, it removes your youth. Observe those who most of the time ages too soon. They are individuals who have permitted stress to eat them. They stay on their failures, harbor resentment, and reside in an ongoing condition of anxiety, this mental. The body is forced into survival mode by the state. Stress and rising cortisol levels, hormone that causes dull wrinkles, skin, and general weariness. It doesn't simply give you a more aged appearance. Feel older as well, but there are other. They don't allow stress to control their lives regardless of what occurs to them. They take the hits, but they get back up. Don't allow the bruises to stay there. This deep-rooted fortitude is a type of the mental fortitude that prevents them from engulfed in negativity. And you know what? Their expressions convey the strength of their eyes and skin stay bright, vibrant, and their presence exudes energy. If someone has ever told you that, you ask yourself, look younger than your age. Are you a forward-thinking person? Do you find humor in the face of adversity, face of hardship, rather than allowing it to shatter you? If you've cracked the key to eternal youth, not merely in look, but in soul, and if I still haven't grasped this optimal timing. To begin is to release what you cannot manage. Find power within yourself. Challenges are not overcome because while life will want to exhaust you, you alone are in charge of making the decision, whether your soul is marked by it or instead. Embrace change with your face too. Have you ever met someone you're afraid of? Who, in spite of their age, possesses this, the kind of unstoppable enthusiasm that makes you wonder if time even has an impact on them? They navigate life with enthusiasm, openness and curiosity. These are the individuals that have a childish found the secret to staying young. People welcoming change rather than stubbornness is one of the things that people fear. The quickest methods to age emotionally and cognitively and physically. When individuals oppose change, they keep themselves stuck in stressful cycles, annoyance and stagnating. Their brains become inflexible and routines, and their bodies start to demonstrate the significance of their unwillingness to change. This resistance affects more than simply their emotions. It appears in their body language and phrases, and even the manner in which they convey themselves. You've most likely witnessed the frown lines, rigidity, and vitality of someone who is just existing instead of rather of actually living right now, consider those they appear timeless while being in their 50s and 60s. They are the ones who don't use or beyond. Rather than clinging, let time define them. To the past, they embrace fresh encounters. Rather than stating, "I'm too old for this, why not be lifelong," they say. Students that are eager to learn, change, and try items that are not within their comfort zone. This adaptability is beneficial, not only for the soul, is an effective anti-aging tool. Science supports those who continuously explore and acquire new abilities, distinct viewpoints, stay socially, and stronger intellectual engagement, brain activity, and more robust bodies. Their spirits remain high and their minds remain sharp. Continue to be lively, which reflects. There is a certain quality about their appearance. Shine to a person who embraces life at their extended arms. Don't convey the weight of remorse or the rigidity of resistance, rather than emitting a youthful vitality that cannot be denied. Thus, if ever ponder why certain individuals look significantly older than they are, but others. Their attitude seems to resist time. Those who oppose change become older, quicker both inside and externally, but those who observe every twist and turn of life and turn into an adventure and stay young. Merely in appearance, but in essence, the truth is, aging involves more than just the passing of years. It all depends on how you react to the modifications that accompany them. If you don't change, you'll feel old soon. Ahead of schedule, however, if you accept the unknown, maintain your curiosity, and never allow. If you become mentally rigid, you will possess a force that inspires wonder in others. What's your secret 3? Your curiosity never stops. Have you ever encountered someone whose enthusiasm is so alive and vivid that by the time they appear untouchable, maybe 40, 50, or even 60, but they have someone half their age's spark? How do they know it's not merely good? An elaborate skincare regimen or heredity? Most assume it's their curiosity, because appearance is all that matters in youth. However, that is untrue. Youth truly begins in the mind as soon as you cease being curious. Please stop asking questions. Discovering that you begin to age in ways that no dull mind can be improved with anti-aging cream. Results in a lifeless body for those who allow life to become monotonous, who become accustomed to habits without ever trying something fresh. Things gradually lose their former vitality. Help them sparkle, as evidenced by their stance in the way of their weary eyes. They talk, but they're not alive. Just existing right now. Compare it to someone who is always. These are the inquisitive individuals who never give up studying, who is constantly curious additional information about the world, people, and themselves. They acquire new interests, and they ask profound inquiries that test their own ideas and consider life to be an adventure. Instead of becoming a burden, their thoughts remain keen, and consequently their bodies follow the science that supports this idea. The brain remains active due to stimulus, accelerating cognitive deterioration and even down the aging process. However, interest does more than simply maintain mental clarity. It alters all of your energy. Have you ever seen that individuals with young curiosity gives their eyes a certain gleam, are more radiant, and their faces are more lively, and they exude a sense of, they don't view life as exciting. They notice something going away, it as something to continue learning about, and that mindset alone manifests itself in their outward look. So if people frequently remark that you appear younger than your age, pause to consider whether, do you have an insatiable curiosity? Do you enjoy learning new things? Push yourself to develop rather than only following the procedures. If you said yes, you've unlocked one. One of the most effective ways to stay youthful, because in reality, youth isn't simply the number of years you've lived. It's regarding the mental fire. Remember that time will never really pass while fire is alive. I'll catch up with you whenever you share your feelings. Have you ever observed freely how some people bear the burden of the planet on their shoulders? Their eyes and faces are worn out. Their presence and hardened expressions feels as though life had worn it down. Put them down now and contrast them with others who appear younger than they actually are. Their eyes are lighter than their faces, more radiant, and there is a gentleness in the manner in which they conduct themselves. What's the distinct emotional expressions are not intended to be sequestered while you repress your emotions, whether they're sadness, rage, frustration, or even joy. You induce internal conflict that it accumulates in the body like poison. Rising stress levels, constriction in your muscles, and showing up as thick wrinkles on years of unspoken emotions on your face don't simply cause you mental distress. They change your look physically and mentally. Concerning a person who keeps in their feelings constantly, they maintaining a straight expression and never letting themselves to tell their truth or to laugh or cry completely. With time, this repression of emotions depletes stress chemicals such as an increase in cortisol speeds up aging by reducing the suppleness of the skin and using energy as well as impairing immunity. These individuals appear to be older than genetics is not the source of them, rather due to the emotional burden they decline to release now and have a peek at the elderly, elegantly, who appear younger than what do they share over the years? Let themselves experience emotions while they're glad they don't keep they don't laugh when they're depressed. Act as though nothing is wrong. They cry, they speak, they disclose that they are emotionally truthful, and their youthfulness is maintained by their honesty. Their expressions don't convey the stress of years of unsaid or repressed words pain, but they continue to express themselves lively and abundant. It is surprising that societies that support open communication of emotions typically has individuals that seem younger, and it's normal to discharge emotions and energy. An inexpensive anti-aging tool product can take the place of openly expressing their feelings tends to experience less stress and improved general health, both physically and psychologically. So if you've ever heard that you appear younger than you actually are, perhaps it's more than just having nice skin. Genetics or concern, it can be because you keep your feelings from rotting inside of you. Talking, laughing, crying, and letting go, and you liberate yourself by doing so instead of only in the mind, but also in the body, as in actuality, the face reflects the spirit, and people who allow their feelings to flow easily and remain youthful, not only in look, but in spirit. You're 5. Be in the company of positive energy. Have you ever entered a space and felt exhausted right away, as though the air weighed a lot, or spent time with someone who, after a short while, left you with the impression that worn out as a result of energy being infectious, whether it's good or adverse? Because if you continuously exposing oneself to negativity doesn't only impact your thoughts, it gradually fades. Your body is causing you to age more quickly. The people you surround yourself with are the truth. Yourself will directly influence your youth if you are continuously around those who voice grievances, disparage, or expend your energy with. Physically, their pessimism takes a toll on your body when your stress levels increase, tenses up, and gradually you begin keeping your negative attitude in your body posture. You can see your face, and even your health, occurs in those who appear to be much older than their true age, with a deep frown and tired eyes. Lines and a general weight to their presence, although some people also appear youthful with ease regardless of they have a shine and radiance as they age, life-giving vitality. What's their secrecy? They pick their setting in which they interact with others who encourage them, who uplift them, who bring joy rather than grumbling. They are aware of the sluggish nature of negative energy, poison, and they won't allow it to spread. their lives, and science supports this. Research indicates that constructive social relationships lower stress hormone levels and even reduce the rate of aging. At a real laughter at the molecular level, relationship and positive dialogue don't only improve your mood, they ever questioned why you should maintain a younger body. Some folks appear to exude youth. Regardless of their age, it's because they surround themselves with individuals who provide them with life rather than taking it away from them. Take a glance around you. The individuals in your life boosting your vitality or consuming, drawing from it. If you discover surrounded by negativity all the time, it may have an impact on you that you are unaware of. Even realize, but you're the good news. Possess the ability to alter it by choosing be positive, and your body will appreciate it. Due to the fact that ultimately, being young is much more than simply your appearance. Regarding the energy you possess, and that the people you allow to influence your energy into your life. Thus, if you've been informed that you appear younger than you actually are, could be more than simply luck. It could be an indication that you have encircled yourself with the sort of vitality that sustains you. Actually alive. 6. You lead a passionate life, and have you ever gazed at someone with a purpose? I believe that they appeared worn out by life. There is no expression on their face. Their energy seems low, and their posture is weighty. Exhausted, as like they're only passing through the gestures made when waiting for time to pass. Now, compare that to someone who exudes vitality, and someone who converses with enthusiasm, whose eyes brighten when they discuss the existence of their dreams. Feels electrified by the contrast in passion. Reason to get out of bed each day. People who lack passion in the mornings frequently seem older than their actual age, when feels vacant, when nothing is present. Fascinating future that demonstrates the human body responds to emotional immobility as much as it responds to physical absence of activity. While you're not connected to your goal, your thoughts become drab, and when your spirit wanes, your body follows the result in a face that seems old and fatigued. Uninspired, however, some people radiate young vitality regardless of, they don't wake up fearful at their age. When they awaken, they are energized and eager, prepared to construct and create an experience. They are internally fueled by this passion, and you can see it reflected outward. In the manner that they express themselves, move in the manner in which they present themselves with vigor and excitement, and the science supports it. Research indicates that stress is decreased when one has a sense of purpose, reduces swelling, and possibly prolongs longevity when you're actively working towards something that thrills you, regardless of it's a profession, a pastime, or a personal mission. Your brain generates more serotonin, and dopamine are the very substances that make people happy, and these substances preserve youthful vitality. Your body is busy, your skin is radiant, and if you've been informed, your spirit is alive. You appear younger than you actually are, which could not only genetics, it might also be because you own something that nourishes your spirit. Anything that motivates you to continue moving forward with enthusiasm. So consider whether you are merely existing or do you really live your life. Because if you are stuck in a rut, uninspired and uninspired, your mind is not the only thing that suffers. Your physique will also display it. However, if you possess passion, if you have an objective that energizes your soul, you'll have an vigor that transcends age itself. As in, youth in the end isn't about how many years of life are a measure of how alive you are. Internal feelings, as well as those who share passion, they never really mature past the age of 7. Have you ever let go of the past? Observed a person bearing the burden of their eyes and face seem to reflect their past. Far away, their face is worn down as though they are stuck in recollections that they are unable to. Avoiding the truth means clinging to regret. Guilt or anger don't only impact your mental state, alters your physical state. stresses your body, causes more stress, and it causes you to age more quickly over time than the past weighs heavily on you. Unresolved disputes in every traumatic memory, every error you repeatedly play back. Once more, it has a negative impact on your health. Stress on the body and mind. Cortisol and other chemicals increase when you focus on things that are beyond your control, and over time, they result in early people with aging wrinkles and even illnesses. Those who harbor resentment frequently grow a worn-out, toughened appearance as though life, it has depleted them, and in a sense it has. But some people appear to youthful, lively, and carefree. What is their secret, regardless of age? They refuse to be defined by their past. They have reconciled with the past. They recognize that hauling elderly only, they are harmed by pain, not those who caused it, rather than holding on to remorse. They concentrate on the here and now, rather than coping with their prior errors that they have made. Freedom, science, growth, and healing backs up this research, which has revealed that individuals who are forgiving and mindfulness reduces stress. Enhanced immunity and even a longer lifespan. Moment you give up reluctance and regrets, your body reacts accordingly, relieves stress, heals itself, and enables you to keep a youthful, dazzling presence if those who have told you that you appear younger than you actually are. It could be more than simply genetics. Because you don't allow the past to weigh on you, you have decided to reside in the time to proceed rather than reflecting on the past and maintaining that attitude. You're youthful at heart, so ask yourself, what do you still have in your possession? Whatever it is, wrath, guilt, or resentment. Not only is it harming your soul, but it's aging you. But as soon as you choose to allow yourself to let go of things you no longer need, serves you, something will come to mind. Amazingly lighter, younger, and freer, because the past is ultimately a burden, and those who release it radiate light. Time is untouchable. Therefore, if you've ever asked yourself why you appear younger than your age, you now understand that it's not only about genetics, but your mental attitude, way of life, your level of vitality, and whether you don't appear younger yet. Perhaps it's time to embrace these potent psychological behaviors. If you came across this video astute, remember to hit that like. For more stuff, click the icon and subscribe. That discloses the unknown facts regarding psychology and life. Share this with someone who is frequently confused with. Since they are younger, they may find it just as fascinating as you did. Tell me now. What is the craziest age, according to the comments? Someone made a mistake about you, and I enjoy listening to your tales. Stay young, continue to be strong, and I'll see you in the upcoming video.